DC stories, it's always the same thing. There's always Charles, which the heart is always Charles and Magneto, but there's other bigger threats besides Magneto that you need to be able to have them go up against and sometimes team up together to fight against.
You know what I think is going to end up happening? They're going to do the same thing with Magneto, because Magneto is kind of an anti-hero in a sense. What they're probably going to end up doing the same thing they did with Loki. Yeah, he's going to probably be a bad guy here and there or whatever. But then eventually he's going to gradually turn into like a misunderstood character or whatever. And then later on labeled an anti-hero or whatever, right? They're going to probably end up having Genosha at some point here in the next phase or whatever. They're going to probably have the whole entire like X-Men lore in this next phase coming up. So you're right. I don't think Magneto's going to be the bad guy like that. He might be the bad guy like in the first movie, and then later on, like I said, he's going to probably be like Loki, where it's like, he's just misunderstood. He's kind of like an anti-hero. I'm just going to go back to this right here. I don't want them to use both of these guys in the same saga. I know they're kind of like linked before and all that stuff in the comics, but can you work your way to Apocalypse? Like let Sinister be the bad guy, whatever, in this first like saga, whatever, for the X-Men, and then later on, you kind of work your way toward like the whole time Mr. Sinister was working for Apocalypse or whatever. You want to do something like that?